What is the most unconventional way someone started dating you? I started dating my boyfriend of 3 months without realizing he used a secret method to make me fall for him. When I first saw his profile on Hinge, I thought there was something off about him because everything about him was just perfect, even his profile. His pictures were all high quality, so I knew he actually paid attention to detail, which most guys don't do. And his bio went into depth about his life. He's been in a band for a year, interns at a cybersecurity firm. He exclusively baked for special occasions, and he was looking for a committed relationship just like me. It felt like I knew him before we even matched. I was immediately intrigued by him and I really wanted to talk to him, so I hearted his profile and waited for a match, which came hours later. I usually wait for guys to text me, but I started our conversation first and he immediately responded. Somehow, we were able to easily slip into a natural conversation as if I was catching up with an old friend. Even if I was being dry, he still managed to text something that sparked a new conversation. A week quickly passed by of us texting each other day and night. Our texts were just an endless thread of him flirting with me, being interested in everything I talked about, and funny jokes that made me choke on water once. Another week later he asked me out on a date. I was so nervous and excited, but I knew I would have a good time because he planned out our date to the last detail. We went to a boba shop I kept yapping about in our messages. Then we went to a museum because I talked about wanting to see the Tunnel of Love. I could tell he was nervous, but that didn't stop him from acting like he does over text. He was super nice and proper. We went to a popular restaurant I had never been to and ended up at a really nice park to have a picnic with just desserts. He told me he baked everything because it was a special occasion. I nearly cried when he said that, and then he asked to be my boyfriend. I said yes, and everything had been really good for 3 months. We were in that honeymoon phase of our relationship, but I still felt like there was something weird about him because he somehow always knew the right thing to say to me, but I didn't want to ruin a good thing, so I never asked. One day, he came to me broken down and said he had something he needed to get off his chest, and what he told me shocked me. It was completely unexpected. He confessed how much his secret had been weighing on him, and how he was so scared about how I would react that he didn't know the right way to break it to me. He told me that he had no idea how to talk to girls or how to make an interesting profile on Hinge, so he used a dating AI called Pickup Pal to help him. The dating AI generated everything he had in his bio, picked his best pictures, and even helped him plan all of our perfect dates. Every single one of his replies to me was created by Pickup Pal. I had no idea how to take the news, but he said he was using it because he knew if he didn't have a helping hand, our conversations wouldn't have gone the way they did. When he saw that I hearted his profile, he specifically wanted to talk to me and didn't want to mess anything up. It didn't make sense because talking to him in person didn't feel out of place. It really felt like he was his authentic self. He said the reason for that was because he had used Pickup Pal so much that he learned from it and was using every talking point he knew. I actually liked that he wanted to change for the better just to be with me. It showed me that he really cared about our relationship and me. I told him I was disappointed in him because he felt the need to hide it, but I admired and appreciated that he was taking those extra measures to make our relationship perfect because no other guy went to those lengths to date me. And that's what my other relationships lacked. I told him not to worry about anything with me because I didn't want to break up with him and I saw a future with him.